What's going on, foodie fam? It's your main man Daym drops back again with the best and worst reviewed restaurant season 9 right here in my state. I think it's time for us to get into a little bit of fish because, you know, two things. Fish is some good eating at the end of the day, but also fish is a healthier option, right? So let's go ahead, kind of keep the flow going of things. I found a spot. Now, Connecticut, we don't have too many bad fish spots. Like our fish game out here is pretty efficient. But when you start seeing the complaints roll through like this, it's like hit and miss. Now we're going to a spot that's in Wethersfield, Connecticut, and the spot is called City Fish Market in Wethersfield, Connecticut. First review, they gave it a 4-star. The fish is fresh, service is good, and they also have fried oysters and scallops and things like that. Pretty darn good. Look, right out the gate, sounds like some good eating to me, something we need to rock with the long way, but then it gets a little sketch-a-ditch. 1 star. We have been faithful customers for over 30 years. We were happy to see they created the dine-in option years back and ate in frequently. We went today and had the fried scallop special. It was terrible. It was not a matter of overcooking or undercooking. It was a matter of using poor quality scallops. It tasted like they had freezer burn. Ooh. This was our 3rd consecutive bad meal. We will never return. If I could give 0 stars, I would. When you have long-standing customers that have been rocking out with you a long way, they know. They know how your ingredients move. They know how the food prep is done. They know what it tastes like when it come out. For 30 years, that's a long time. And then when you start skimping on ingredients because the cost of food is going up, and I've known a lot of restaurants to start going cheap. Sounds like that's a case here. You know, the cost of seafood is going up, and they're starting to use boo-boo to fool scallops. Let's read our next one. Next one, 5-star. Great seafood for eat-in or takeout. The market has the best fish that you can prepare at home. So it sounds like the frozen fish game here is really good if you love cooking. Go pick up the frozen fish, bring it back to the crib, just clean, season that thing up, get busy. Let's just read one more and then slide over to the City Fish Market. Ooh, 1 star. Belly clams are made of rubber. Why would anyone want to pay $25 for rubber food? And dried out French fries. I went there 10 years ago and it was good. If I want fish, I would have better look at the freezer section at Stop and Shop. I think it would be fresher. Ooh, you can't tell they are rubber from a photo. They smell good and look good, but after chewing 25 times, I threw them out. I gave a few French fries to my 3 dogs and threw them out too. Food not even good enough for the dogs. So fam, this is hit and or miss. In the comment section below, let me know what you think is gonna happen when we arrive, before we arrive. Sit back, relax, get comfortable, and cue the music. All right, fam, so we arrived at 884 Silas Dean Highway, Wethersfield, Connecticut, at City Fish Market. Now, we read 50-50 reviews. Some people love it. Some people said over the years they done changed up the game. Fish ain't the same. Might be living lame. I don't know. We're going to slide to the spot, make it hot, see what they got, see what this fish game is actually hitting on. Is it truly the worst reviewed fish restaurant in my state? Let's slide. I ain't even gonna hold you, family. You got plenty of parking when you pull up to the spot up off over here. And it seems like, what is this, like HQ? Is that HQ right next to the restaurant? So City Fish Market right there, bang bang. But City Fish Market Golden Fish Hook right up over here.
Come on, Daym Drops.
Hey, family, what's going on with you, brother?
I can't complain. I see y'all yesterday, man.
Let's do it the right way. Let's do it the right way, you know what I mean? Respect. What up, man? All right, fam, you know the vibes, man. What up?
How you doing?
Hey, you know, chilling. I'm about to get some food, you know what I'm saying? What's happening, folks? We're over here at City Fish Market. Now, there's 2 sides to this joint. So on the other side up over there, you have the actual market. You want to get the frozen fish so you can take it home, cook it up for yourself, all that good stuff. Or you come over to the other side and you can actually order it to go, which we're about to do. What's going on, big dog?
How you doing?
What's happening with you?
Hanging in here.
Look, well, now I'm coming in for the first time. What do you recommend?
Depending on what you like, man. Fish sandwich not bad at all.
Okay.
Fish and chips.
All right.
Like shrimps. Got some everything.
A little bit of everything?
Everything.
Woo, let's see.
Seafood wise.
Looks like I'm gonna have to go with the famous fish and chips.
Okay.
Man.
Anything else for you?
I'm curious about the lobster roll too. All right, fam. We can just go ahead and get right into it. Costs about, for the meal itself, basically 2 different meals. Decided to get their famous fish and chips and also get a cold lobster roll. So with that was about 50 bucks. An addition of 2 waters, that was another $5. So about for $55, I was able to get everything. Whatever we pull out the bag first, that's what we getting into. Great branding game, I love it. City Fish Market, Golden Fish Hook. Let's go ahead and open up our first little container over here. Trying to do it with one hand. Okay. So this is their famous fish and chips, y'all. And it doesn't look like it's been fried too hard on the boulevard, but let's go ahead and start with the fries, of course. Crinkle cut activity. Let's see if they need the addition of salt or if they just kind of came out already having it going on. I don't know. No, these fries are struggling. These are what I like to call water fries. That's what they taste like, just straight. You know how like when you have a potato and you just kind of slice up your potato and then just dump it in boiled water? Yeah. Imagine kind of just taking that out as is, kind of soaking, and hitting it with like a quick blanch fry on that, just frying it real quick for a couple seconds and then toss it in the box. That's what it tastes like. No love on the fries at all. My little fish piece right here look like it's still got a tail on it. And this right here is supposed to be the famous fish, y'all. It look good. Damn. You see my face? I'll say this, here's the good and the bad and ugly, because I'm not the type of food critic or whatever, just say something's bad and then I walk away from it. It just needs some seasoning, is what it needs at the end of the day. I've had a lot of fish over the years. And fish, you can just clean it, right? Skin it, clean it, throw it up to be fried, and don't think twice about it. And let it kind of absorb in its own little oils and grease, toss it inside a box, and there you go. Charge whatever you want to charge because it's fish. Once I start to see skin on a fish, I'm kind of thinking, get a little bad of that mayonnaise, even if it's lightly seasoned, apply something to it, because other than that, it's just going to be bland, very much like this fish is. Now, this fish, however, family, it's tender, ought to be damned. This fish right here got some tender loving on it. You see the nice little bend. It hasn't been fried too hard. It is type greasy, but it's nothing that screams pay $30, $35 for me at all, because the flavor isn't there. The flavor done ran away. And again, we over here at the HQ with the restaurant right behind me. I had to turn around due to the sun. But it's not enough for me to keep going back for more. As far as more bites, that's not gonna happen. And this box is gonna get a 1.5 at best out of 5. Y'all know how I feel. I gotta keep it real. And I'm giving it the 1.5 just because she's a tender fender bender, right? She has a nice little bite to her, but like bland seasoning, bland execution, and the fries don't really help it whatsoever. So you gave me your famous fish and fry, we don't care box, because that's what it tastes like to me. We don't care. There ain't even no need to wash that down with the Dasani water that I got, to be honest with you. I'm glad I got this lobster roll. Here it is. And I saw the frozen lobster on the frozen food side, and that lobster looked good. Heck, this lobster looks good. There's no need for me to eat the French fries because we already know those fries need salt, pepper, and life. So no need to touch them things. But look at the lobster roll. Hopefully this lobster roll can save City Fish Market. Hopefully this lobster roll is packing all the wild flavor that it needs. I see the bun has been toasted. I'm hoping for a little bit of mayo up off in that thing. And I'm just hoping that this lobster tastes fresh as it does look plump. I'm curious. Oh, that's a nice little piece of lobster right there, family. You see this? That's a nice little thickie. You are not. Let's get the full bite. There ain't nothing even to say about that. I want $50 back out of the 55 I spent. They can keep the 5 for the water. Nope. Nope. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. That's so bad. I'm about to show you the original shot of the lobster that I took just to give you a breakdown because I don't want to show it twice. I'm going to just show you the original footage I have. I ain't even about to take the other phone out to get up close to that. No more. No more. Please let me wash that out. I got to wash that out. My expectations from a fish market were here, family. Off the single bite of lobster by. Here's the problem with City Fish Market. And I'm looking at you dead in your eyeballs when I tell you. You have good sized lobster, great sized fish. I seen it for myself on the inside, big pieces, right? And you don't know how to handle it. Don't know how to properly clean, I guess. That lobster didn't taste clean, family. It didn't taste fishy. It just tastes like it was sitting in the sand somewhere. It just had like a little grit to it, just a little dryness. It's a lobster. I need moist, wet lobster. Lobster come up out the water. It don't come up out the dirt. It come up out the water. I need to taste the fact that you just caught it. It tastes as if it been shipped versus being caught. I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that because when it's been shipped, it's been sitting, been frozen, it's been what it is. Distribution don't care. Y'all been around for a long time. And when I say they've been around for a long time, the community, over 30 years plus, we were reading that earlier, the community loves them. I came over here for the first time and caught disappointment. I've had a lot of lobster rolls over the years, family. Nice flavor to them, consistent. Whether it be mayo, whether it be butter, it was just nice. Plump lobster. Plump. The lobster been working out in the gym. This lobster tastes like it's taking steroids and just walks past the gym, acting like it be up in the gym, but it really don't be in the gym for nothing. It just pumps itself full of roids and it's big for nothing. But even if it were to do weights, it wouldn't be able to bench anything because it's not real. It's Fugazi, it's a Wizzy or Wazzy, whatever that movie was with Wolf of Wall Street. You know what I'm talking about. This whole fish experience, love the customer service. Let's talk about it. Customer service above in that thing, amazing, outstanding. All right, that's an A++. The way it visually looks for what you think you're getting, A++. When you finally break it down and get to the taste, D- student, D- student, failing grade. So, unfortunately, my lobster and fries, my lobster roll and fries, that's another 1.5 out of 5. Not out of 10, out of 5. And it's unfortunate because I had high hopes. I was hoping this would be one of those spots that was the worst reviewed for X, Y, and Z, and I come in and get a whole different experience. I pretty much got what everybody else named Mama got, and probably worse. Let's take it back to Yelp and do what it is that we came to do. I holla. I don't know, fam. We went, we saw, we did not conquer a thing at City Fish Market in Weathersfield. They dropped the ball hellaciously. And you've seen it for yourself. It's one thing, I haven't had this experience where the food really looked good, but the flavors, the taste, it just wasn't there. I haven't had that in a long while. And for a spot that's been in business over 30, 35 plus years, there's room for opportunity. Again, the fresh fish market side of City Fish Market looks amazing. The stuff that you could buy, take home, season it how you want to, cook it up, that still looks good. Their takeout side with the food that they serve, yeah, I already wrote it up in Yelp. Let me read it to you. In the heart of Wethersfield, Connecticut, City Fish Market offers a quaint yet versatile seafood experience with options ranging from frozen fish to takeout dinners. Despite its charming exterior and promising menu, my recent visit left me with mixed feelings. Let's start with the centerpiece of their menu, the fish and chips. Unfortunately, the dish fell short of expectations. The fish, though fresh, was notably bland. It lacked the crispy, seasoned exterior that you would hope for in a classic fish and chips. Instead, it presented as somewhat insipid, with a texture that was more mealy than flaky. The fries, a crucial component of this dish, were equally disappointing. They were crinkly cut, but had an off-putting texture that resembled boiled potatoes with a hint of wateriness. The slight crispiness on the surface did little to compensate for the overall lack of flavor and soggy interior. Moving on to the lobster roll, it was visually appealing with a thick, toasted bun that was undeniably satisfying. The bun was perfectly golden and had a delightful crunch that contrasted nicely with the creamy filling. However, the lobster itself was a letdown. Despite its promising presentation, the lobster lacked the robust, sweet flavor that is essential for a memorable lobster roll. It felt as though it had been underseasoned or simply lacked the fresh, oceanic zest one expects. Given the $50 bill for the meal, I anticipated a more satisfying experience. The dish's presentation was undoubtedly well thought out, but the execution fell flat in terms of flavor and overall enjoyment. The lobster roll's bun was the standout feature, but it wasn't enough to justify the hefty price tag when the lobster filling was so underwhelming. City Fish Market's appeal lies more in its potential than in its current offerings. The frozen fish section may offer better value for those looking to cook at home, and perhaps other items on the menu could redeem the establishment's reputation. However, based on my experience with their takeout dinners, the restaurant would benefit from a more pronounced flavor profile and attention to the quality of their fried goods. City Fish Market in Wethersfield has some work to do to elevate its food offerings. While the ambiance and bun quality were pleasant, the blandness of the fish and lackluster lobster roll were significant letdowns. For now, it might be worth considering their frozen fish options or exploring other local seafood venues. That was a hard breakdown, and maybe I'm just being a food bully. I don't know. When I go to a spot that has so much potential, and it does, it just needs some retweaking. I need for your takeout experience to be on and popping, just the same way that your fish market side looks like it's on and popping, with everything that's looking just plentiful, bountiful, plump, just looking like when you go to cook it, you're just gonna have a good time after you season it. When you take that taste, it's gonna be like bang bang in your mouth. It's gonna be fireworks going off in your mouth. That's what I need for your takeout side to be. But again, when a restaurant has been around for a long time, and I've seen other restaurants fall into this hole, you get accustomed, you get comfortable, you get used to just cooking things one certain way, and that's it. You don't want to try anything new. And sometimes, when you add in new management to a situation, they can bring in visuals and ideas that can work for what you currently have going on, making small tweaks to bring the people back. I know you probably already have your clientele, the community that goes there from Wethersfield, and I can respect it. But you want more than just Wethersfield, let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have so many people in Connecticut that are always looking for some amazing seafood. You want for them to come through. You want for them to spend their hard-earned money with you. I don't know. Just that's just me, foodie fam. I As always, please, more healthy items in the comment section below. But like I said in previous video, I'm still gonna do the regular joints. I might only be able to take a bite or two, nothing crazy, but just to be able to, you know, get this content out to you guys in a major way while incorporating some healthier, life-changing options that are truly out there to reach the audience that's looking for the healthier stuff, right? I greatly appreciate you guys for however you're finding me, whether it's through the food reviews or through my health updates. It's all love, man. It's your boy Drops. See you next video. Daym, drop.